On Wednesday, the Seahawks were back on the practice field and were joined by new and familiar faces. What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. Well, on Wednesday, the Seahawks added some depth to the linebacker core, signing Ray-Ray Armstrong and Mychal Kendricks to the practice squad. Armstrong is in his 8th year in the NFL, while Kendricks is in his 9th. Kendricks spent time with the Seahawks the past 2 years, starting 14 games for Seattle last season.
Well, Mychal's a really good ball player, and we thought he did great stuff for us in the past. Had a huge injury, has done a marvelous job of returning. Right now, this is the first day that he's practiced, since he got hurt. So we're going to take it slow and make sure that Mike's gets enough time to get going again. Then we'll see where he fits in. He's versatile. He's going to start, at his best spot at will and get in there and see how he does there, knowing that he can play the Sam spot. And we used him all over the place when he was here. So in the last couple of years, so we're really excited to get him back. Really thrilled that Mike, will take this time to get himself football shape, and he's well-conditioned kid. He's strong as hell. So there's none of that stuff. He just needs to get football-wise ready, and so I'm really happy that he's here. I've really liked Mike, and I'm glad that he's with us.
Just his speed. I think the first thing that pops off is how fast, how athletic he is. I remember one of the plays when he blitzed, the running back tried to cut him, and he jumped over the running back and hit the quarterback. And so he's a playmaker. He's going to go out there and make plays, and excited to have him back.
With injuries suffered to Bruce Irvin and more recently Jordan Brooks, these additions could bring more depth and competition to the group.
Right now it's just getting good football players that are available and give them a chance to compete. It's a long season. So much stuff happens, and we need all the help we can get to endure. And Mychal's been a really good ball player, and the fact that he's played all over the place, his experience and all that, we're fortunate to get him on a practice squad right now. He's still a free agent and all that, and he's on his road to recovery right now and coming back in, proving that he can do it. So the other side of it, let me say this too, that Jordan coming back this week, if that's what happens, and he can play in the game, well, that makes us happy now. We're excited to get that guy out there, and we'd love to see him play some more and get just get some action and just get comfortable with our play. Cody's done a nice job filling in at the will spot, and so this is a competitive situation, and we'll just let it play itself out.
Mychal's, like KJ, is a really good football player. He's played for a few years. He has the versatility to play inside and outside for us. But right now, he's coming back from his injury, and he hadn't had a lot of football practice right now. So we're pretty much getting him in football shape, making sure the leg and the knee, responds really well. And then once we get to that point, then we'll talk about exactly how he can help us. But right now, we want to make sure his health is good and he gets really back in football shape.
In other roster moves, the Seahawks placed safety Lano Hill on injured reserve after missing the last 3 games with a back injury. In his place, they added safety Demarius Randall to the 53-man roster.